What is up, guys? Handyman Sam here, and today this is day 2 of the shed job. You probably remember from the last video I tore off all the tin and these shingles off this side of the shed, and then I stopped filming after that. But then I just went ahead and took off the rest of the shingles. I found my headlamp, so I thought, why not? So yeah, see that this is a pretty bad spot over here, and I was able to knock a hole through it pretty easy. There's some spots over here and over there that aren't looking too great. So I guess we'll start off today trying to get the rest of these little pieces off and this ridge, these ridge shingles off, and then we'll probably move on to taking off these face boards off the side here. I decided to go ahead and replace these because they're not in very good shape. Okay guys, so I got the first piece of crappy OSB off, so let's take a look at that. So there's the first piece off. Basically used my flat bar and hammer just to get that off, and it came off like a piece of cake. So it was literally falling apart. And there's still places here that I don't dare step because I can just touch it and see it cave in a little. So I think what I may do is, to make it, I guess, easier, I'm going to go ahead and, get any nails and stuff out of the rafters, and then put a new piece up here and go ahead and screw it down. And then see, this piece here will need to come off, this piece here, and this piece I'm standing on. And that other side, it's actually pretty decent. This piece right here is fine, so is that one. Those two over there at the very ends, they need to be replaced. So I think I'm just gonna cut those in half, and then and see, that one's just barely bad, but it still needs to be replaced. So I'm just gonna cut these in half to about that mark right there, and replace them. Hey guys, I haven't really been filming much lately because I didn't want the camera to be in the sun, but I've gotten a lot of progress. Most of the demolition is now done. You can see here I've ripped off pretty much most of the plywood on this side, or OSB on this side, and I haven't done anything yet with the other side, but I'm not going to have to do much anyway. Except just this corner. And I've looked at the 2x4s, and they're cracking and breaking pretty easy, and the tops are pretty soft. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and replace all of these from there all the way to about that rafter or that rafter, and that should be good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my skill saw and cut off certain sections up on the top of the roof. And here's a quick tip. If you tie up your extension cord and your saw cord like this, it'll keep it from coming, from the cords coming loose. So that way you don't have to walk down the ladder and all that stuff. So now we're gonna find where our stud is at, where we're gonna cut it at, which is right there. I don't know if it's seeable, but you can't really see it, but it's about where this nail is at right here. So we're gonna cut just to the left of this nail, all the way down to the very end, because the next stud is on a part like where it's still moldy. So we're gonna get cutting. We're gonna set our blade to about the thickness of the OSB, about that much. Then we'll just push the thing back down. Alright, so I hadn't picked up the camera in a while. I thought I'd update you guys. I've been working on this ridge, put a brace up because it was sort of sagging some. And I've also torn off a little bit more of the old OSB. And I guess now I'm about to put a shim in for the middle part of the ridge. And so then that'll take care of that. So basically what was happening before with this ridge is I jacked it up and I put this piece of wood here and put some screws in it as well on both sides, but then it didn't do a whole lot of good whenever I took down the jack. So I'm going to put this shim in the top part here and hammer it down. Okay, so now the shim is hammered in and I chopped off the excess. So with this combination of this holding this tight together and with this keeping this gap from closing in, I think it's in good shape. So we can get a level on this to test it out and see what we did. It's pretty good. So I guess now I'm going to start putting in new rafters. Probably just do one at a time. I did take out two earlier, but that was because one of them broke and I was trying to use one for sort of a guide, which was this one. I decided to use this one as a guide, and see there's the bird's mouth there. So basically I just traced. I put this one on top of here and traced, and there's that and that, and so it should line up just fine. So it's getting pretty late in the day now. I just wanted to do a quick update before I shut the camera off for the day. I probably won't film anymore for today because I'm going to try to get a lot more of this done. But here's a look at the rafters. We've got pretty much this entire side done except for one. These three were in good enough shape to where they didn't have to be replaced. And that one on the very end, it's not in the best shape, but I decided to just leave it because it's going to be pain in the butt to try to get off. And so I haven't done this corner yet, but that's what I'm about to start on, and should be able to get that done tonight, but I will do my best. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for day 2. Please like and comment on this video, and if you have any questions, please comment, and any tips also, that'd be greatly appreciated. But I will see you guys on day 3.